People just gonna think I piss my pants every single time I work out. It's gross, I know. I don't know.
Are you ready for the chase now? Take it out, don't let it slow down. 'Cause this is different, this is patience. No, I'm never gonna waste it. Too much too soon, is it right now?
Dive into your promise.
Good morning. I'm gonna make an attempt to do more vlogging today. I didn't do any footage on Tuesday because Tuesday I wake up at like 4 in the morning to VM the store. As a part of being a Lululemon educator, I have taken on the pillar of visual merchandising. So that's what VM stands for. And so my fun, like seriously, it's one of the funnest roles that I have there. But it is flipping the store. So whenever we get new merchandise or, you know, creating new positions in the store for current merchandise we have, that's what it's about. It's just by like creating a story for the guest to come in and enjoy visually seeing the products. And I love it, and it's so much fun. But because that is such a long day, in order for me to get everything in, including work and clients and taking care of me, the vlogging camera does not come out. I'm just kind of eat my breakfast fried rice, as I like to call it. This dish is awesome. And FYI, if you are one of those people who have to eat breakfast on the run, a egg fried rice meal tastes excellent heated up in the microwave. It does not taste gross. It doesn't give the egg a funky taste. So if you're one of those people who needs to eat breakfast on the run, which I sometimes have to do, this meal is amazing to do so. It's so good. So on the agenda for today is going to be some legs, and we're gonna start off with them sprint. Then I have to do some grocery shopping and a little bit more Christmas shopping. Oh my God, y'all. Oh, I look like a mess. I hope you enjoy the day with me. Well, really the 2 days with me. Yes, I truly don't think she could get any closer to the heat source. So we're gonna go train legs. And I got my deep breath tight from the Lou on. It is high-waisted. They do still have these in stock. And this is an old singlet, but we pretty much just have on the entire maroon get up. It is all maroon for leg day today. Well, it's really glute and ham day today. You're gonna get to see some clips of some terrible deadlift footage. So, critics, get ready. I do also have this theory that the bigger my top knot is, the less round my face looks in the off season. I mean, seriously, my off season cheeks. Whew! Bye-bye, birdie boy. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, birdie boy. He's a pretty boy. You are the pretty boy. He's a pretty boy? What you doing? What you doing? You're so cute. You're so cute. I was just totally caught in the car, jamming out before I work out and vlogging. Like two things really embarrassing to get caught doing by the people getting in the car next to me.
Now that I do feel really mobile and warmed up and blood flow is increased, I'm ready to begin my strength training. And I'm opening with the straight sets of the barbell good mornings. The good mornings are a movement I haven't done a whole lot since the very beginning of my prep last season. So basically with the barbell good morning, it is a hamstring opener. So you're getting a great flexion in the hamstring and opening up the hamstring muscle fibers. And the actual load of the barbell is in a different space than with the Romanian deadlift, which I'm planning to do next. So this is the opener for that movement. After completing a great 4 working sets of the barbell good morning, I began with my Romanian deadlift, and I want to point out the fact that I started the barbell in a really great space. I started the movement and picked up the barbell and began from the top rather than from the bottom. And notice how I am keeping my chin tucked. So this is a trick that I have learned over the couple of months from Brett Contreras, and Emily has reinforced it with me. And it's really sticking, and I'm able to keep my spine in great alignment, keep my glutes activated, and draw through my pelvis at the very top of the movement. So this has been a great cue for me to keep my chin tucked, and I noticed that my alignment looks awesome for my Romanian deadlift. It has improved greatly in my training. Now we're moving into a really poor form of the lying prone leg curl. This particular machine has given me some issues with over the years, and this is what happens when I do go too heavy in weight for my volume training. Notice how my pelvis is moving quite a bit. I can't keep it still. My low back is very, very much active in the movement, so which is making my hamstrings work less, to be honest. So the better form here, you're gonna see in just a second, I'm gonna actually reduce the weight here, and you're gonna notice that I'm able to keep my hamstrings more engaged in the movement. So please, please, please always keep aware that lowering the weight with this particular movement is going to be more beneficial for your hamstrings by keeping your back quiet. So going into this superset, please pardon the angle of this footage, but I want you to pay close attention to my active leg in this cable leg raise, and notice how it's passing in front of the stable leg. This is allowing a great outer glute stretch and overall increasing the effectiveness of the movement. The second thing I want to note is when you're doing a superset where you're using each leg independently, I highly suggest doing both movements on the left side and or right side before moving to the other side. Now we're getting to my final superset, which you'll notice is my barbell hip thrust. Now in my initial stages of my post-competition season, this was a movement I was really trying to improve on and improve within. So now that I really feel much more confident with this particular movement, with my form, with the function, I am now adding this to my end of my workout where I am relatively fatigued. And the goal here is to just basically aim for volume and focus more on the actual muscle contractions and rather than pushing a bunch of weight. I am pairing these with the elevated kettlebell sumo squat because I do believe this is an opposing work for the glutes. I'm getting a full stretch by being able to go past the breaking point with the kettlebell sumo squat. Post-workout of champions right here with my mocha mint frappuccino style. I used some of that almond milk eggnog. It's like got 9 carbs and I think 1.5 grams of fat potentially, and it made this like little foamy thing once I shook it up. So I hope you guys enjoyed that leg footage. I probably will include some voiceovers. Maybe I did include some voiceovers, I'm not sure. Part of my personal training recertification or renewal process is getting CEUs. So you may have seen me in my snaps snapping my strength and conditioning cert. So I needed 20 CEU credits and I decided to just kind of knock it all out in one particular topic that I'm most interested in, which is strength and conditioning, obviously. And so just by like reading some of that material and like refreshing my brain on how the muscle structure and elasticity of the fibers actually work, it's just kind of evolved my training cycle currently. I added basically a straight set at the beginning of my workouts of barbell
good mornings, combined with immediately following that, the barbell deadlift, Romanian deadlift. And the reason is because the good morning is actually the hamstring opener for like creating the opposite tension of the Romanian deadlift. So I decided in like a 4-week training cycle to really progress within those two particular movements. So I added those to the very beginning of my workout. And if you guys have been following this along, you notice that my barbell hip thrust was like one of my core movements for my glute ham day for previous weeks. And I kind of kept that at the very beginning of the workout. Now that I've really like focused on that motor pattern and motor movement, I'm really comfortable with it being at the end of my workout when I'm basically almost exhausted, as you could tell in that clip. But I'm using less weight at this point. Again, the motor movement is very much so developed for me in the barbell hip thrust, and I've very much so improved in it. So I felt confident in changing up my workout a little bit, putting it at the end of my workout, and kind of focusing on some 2 core movements in this new training cycle. So that's how I evolve training programs for myself. And if you're one of my clients, you kind of know how I do that for you as well. We've talked about that. So the biggest thing is, like, again, core movements and learning and perfecting those motor movements. Are we always perfect in them? No. But by repeated movement and by repeated habitual focus on movements, you will get better. And that is like the key to bodybuilding, is staying within the core movements that enhance your physique and improve your physique, but as well as improve the quality of tissue and the quality of time under tension on those tissues. So there's my chat for the day. There's my nerd moment with you guys. And now I'm gonna go grocery shop. Bye-bye. And this will be the reality of going into the grocery store following leg day. Crotch sweat. People just gonna think I piss my pants every single time I work out. It's gross, I know. I don't know why. It's just part of who I am.
Are you ready for the chase now?